Social Security statement of 2006. My Social Security statement is 2006. Now listen to this. Did you know that on the Social Security statement here, it told us, and it was telling us that in 11 short years of the Social Security statement, the Social Security Department would be going broke and that they would no longer be paying out enough benefits. It says here in 2006, it says 74 cents is all they'd be paying out of the dollar that they owe us. It says here in 2007, it's 75 cents. Oh my God. It says here in 2008, 78 cents. 2009, 78 cents. 2010, 76 cents. I don't get it. Apparently they don't either. So why am I not ever going to claim my Social Security early? Well, there's a lot of reasons why not to claim your Social Security early. So let's just talk real quickly about these. Now, as we go through this, if you hear at the end, I'll make sure that you get a Social Security report showing you how to make why you shouldn't be taking your Social Security early. Well, the big secret. What's the big secret? The big secret's really simple. Tell me the day you're going to die, and I swear to you, I will create you a plan that will bounce your last check. But based on the fact that you can't tell me the day you're going to die, don't be making your plan out to life expectancy. Make your plan out to at least age 100. You see, my number one rule is live like you're going to die tomorrow and plan like you're going to live forever. We're living much longer. I call it better life through chemistry. You go into just about anybody's houses, and what they have is prescription after prescription after prescription. They want to keep you alive so that they can sell you drugs, just like they did to us in high school, right? Now they're going to sell us more drugs on the way out. You see, if you do this right, you can increase your retirement value by up to $100,000 by optimizing your Social Security claiming strategy. And remember, at the end, I'm going to show you how to do that and how to get your no cost, no obligation report showing you exactly how to do that. Now, I hear people tell me all the time, well, Social Security is not even going to be here. I don't need to worry about that. Well, folks, Social Security will be here. Because if Social Security wasn't here, you know those people you see on the street corners with signs, give me money for food, etc. I swear to you, within 5-mile radius of wherever you live in this country, if you didn't have Social Security, you would have thousands of people sitting on the street corners with those signs. Now, here's some realities. What's most likely going to happen with regards to Social Security is the current payroll is 12.4%, meaning that they would need to increase that tax by at least 2.84. The current full retirement age, or what they call the FRA, which is your full retirement age, which creates PIA, which is your primary insurance amount, which is the key number on your Social Security statement, this would move from 67 to probably 68 or 69. The oldest that you could take your Social Security, or you should take your Social Security at currently today, is age 70. Now, the reason for that is because it increases 8% to that age, and after 70, it doesn't increase at all. So that would probably move to 71 or 72. They would take the earnings cap off of how much they take from your Social. When do they start taking Social Security out of your paycheck? And they take that earning cap and they move it from 168 to 168,600 to something much higher. But the reality is they have to do something to change the system. If they don't do something to change the system, it is in fact going to go broke. And they want to get reelected, so they're going to make sure that that doesn't happen. Now, there'd be one more change that I would bet that they're going to make. Currently, they do what's called means testing. Means testing says that if you did a good job of planning your retirement, they'll tax up to 85% of your Social Security. I'll bet they take the cap off of that as well. None of these changes would impact the benefits of people who are currently near retirement. One that would impact benefits change to the consumer price index. Now, we're not going to talk about that today, but this is a short class on Social Security, and then when we get together, I'll explain it all to you. Now, the increased benefit amount. Well, one significant reason for waiting to age 70 is because Social Security is the only thing out there today. There are no annuities. There is nothing on the market today that guarantees you an 8% increase every year you wait. So waiting out till age 70, it's going to increase by 8% every single year. By waiting, your monthly benefit can be significantly higher compared to claiming early. That can provide you with a higher income during your retirement years. Now, in order to retire, you need one thing. You need a paycheck. Now, the difference here in high and low benefits when you're full retirement age at age 66, well, if you take your Social Security early, prior to full retirement age, you get discounted back. So what happens is, in this case, it's $1,125. At full retirement age of age 66, it's $1,500. And it's 132% of $1,980 at age 70 rather. If your full retirement age is 67, you can see that the numbers are a little bit different here. So it's $1,050, $1,500, and $1,860. So you can see that waiting out to age 70 makes a lot of sense in many cases. Waiting till age 70 to claim your Social Security benefit can be a strategy for securing a more financial stable retirement, particularly if you have a longer life expectancy or expect to live well into your 80s or beyond. By delaying claiming you can enhance your monthly benefit, which can provide greater financial security and support throughout your retirement years. It can help you protect against the risk of outliving and saving to ensure more comfortable lifestyle in later stages of life. Now, one of the problems with taking Social Security early is that if you take Social Security early, you can be penalized for working. So if this is actually, it says 2022 earning limits, but it's actually 2024 earning limits. The earning limits are $22,320 in earned income. This is not passive income, this is earned income. So every $2 you make above $22,320, you're going to get charged back $1. So let me give you an example of that. Let's say, just for simple mathematics, that your Social Security was $10,000 for the year, and you took Social Security at any age prior to your full retirement age. So you took it at age 63, 64, 65, and you made $42,320. They would come and take back every dollar of Social Security you got because you made $20,000 more than the earning limits, and therefore you were charged back $1 for every $2 over that. Now, in the year that you turn full retirement age, in the year and the month that you turn full retirement age, you can make $59,520, and then it's a 3-to-1 withheld from your benefit. There are no limits on earnings once you reach full retirement age. So if you reach full retirement age, you can take your Social Security and make $1 million a year if you want, and you will not have a limit on your Social Security. So during the year which you reach full retirement age, $59,520. That's the year and the month that you reach full retirement age. So everybody says that it happens all the time. I get CPAs, I get engineers, and they've done these spreadsheets, and they says, well, I've done the math, and if I take it at this age, I'm going to get this, and Social Security isn't going to be here, and all the other crazy things they say. But the reality is they don't know all the rules, and they don't understand that maybe taking it early could be detrimental to your actual income. So in this analysis report we're going to give you, we'll show you exactly at what point you're going to break even. So what if we die at age X? Well, in the report, it will show you here. So if you follow these dots, you could say, well, John lives to age 80 and Jane lives out to age 85. You can see that the blue strategy or the suggested strategy is going to pay you more money in this particular case. So maximizing survivor benefits. If you are the higher earner spouse in a married couple, waiting till age 70 to claim your Social Security can benefit your surviving spouse. When one spouse passes away, the surviving spouse is eligible to receive the higher of their own benefits. In other words, They're not going to be two Social Securities after you pass away. The highest of the two Social Securities is going to be there for the spouse. So many times when you're a married couple and we do these strategy reports, it will show that one spouse starts taking it as early as 62 and the other spouse waits out to 70. Now, in some cases, it might be otherwise, but that's the purpose of the Social Security report, is to maximize. By maximizing your benefit amount through delayed claiming, you can ensure a larger survivor benefit for your spouse, providing greater financial security for them after you're gone. Now, hopefully you love them and you want to take care of them, so you want to have a good, solid plan to get you there. So planning for survivor is critical. Survivor generally receives a higher of his or her benefit or benefit of the deceased. Now, it's very important. I tell my clients all the time, if someone dies, call me first. And the reason why is because you can screw this stuff up and you take it wrong. You see, you don't always go take that survivor benefit. Sometimes what you do is you continue to take your benefit, let that benefit grow up, and then take that, or take the survivor benefit, let your benefit grow up and take that. There's a lot of strategy to how you do this. 80% of women survive their husbands on average for 14 years. In other words, they're going to live 14 years longer than the man. Now, in many cases, this is because the man got into a second marriage and married a much younger person. But the reality of the matter is women do outlive men. 98% of widow benefit recipients are women. What if we need cash flow sooner? Well, this is a very, very important question, because the reality is that in order to retire, you need one thing. And what that is a paycheck, and you're not retiring without it. So what we need to do is sit down and do an analysis of what does your retirement actually look like, and when would be the best time for you to take that Social Security. So in this report, it'll give you different strategies. It could have 1, 2, 3, 4 different strategies, and I can sit down and in a second run it at different ages for you so that you can see exactly how you want to take it. Why not just ask the Social Security Administration for advice? Now, I'd love to hear your answer to this, but how many of you have actually gone and tried to do this? SSA looks at the highest monthly benefit on the day you file. SSA cannot give you advice. Rightfully so, because they don't have enough information. You cannot possibly do a good plan on taking Social Security without taking a 100,000-foot view of your overall situation and see whether it makes more sense to use some of your other assets to get you out to let your Social Security grow up, or whether to take your Social Security today and then use your other assets later. SSA cannot coordinate benefits with outside assets. Now, if you listen to the Social Security Department, they will tell you, and if you read your reports, it will tell you that Social Security benefits is a supplement to your retirement, and it should be about 40% of what you need in retirement. Now, I can tell you, folks, this is not a 100% true case. As a matter of fact, it's a case-by-case study, and in some cases, it's not even 10% of what they're going to need in retirement. The value of professional advice is imperative, okay? You need a Social Security analysis. You need a retirement analysis and finding out where you are. The most important step in doing planning is understanding where you are today. You want to know something interesting? I have yet to meet a single person who knew exactly where they were financially, and you're probably not going to be that person. The reality is that getting that number and figuring that number out today is the most important step in figuring out what you're going to need going forward. And then, so bottom line is you need a paycheck. So down here, you've got known incomes. You've got Social Security, pension if you're lucky enough to have one. We could argue that you have rental properties, which is a known income, which pretty much is. But if you have rentals, you know it's not 100% known income. Then you're going to have a need. This is what you need to live on. Now, folks, whether you know it or not, what you actually need is this. You want to live the lifestyle you've become accustomed to, adjusted for taxes and inflation, out beyond your current life expectancy and your spouse's life expectancy, And then you want to pass your money on in the most tax favorable way possible. Well, once you know what that known income is and what that gap is, you have to figure out how to fill that gap. And for most people, that's going to come from your retirement accounts, your IRAs, your 401ks, your 403bs, etc. It's also going to come from investment accounts, all right? Different stocks, bonds, mutual funds, CDs, etc. It may be coming from annuities, and it may also be coming from life insurance. But one way or another, you have to fill that gap. Now, to get started, to get your Social Security report, it's really very easy. And I want to congratulate you on making it to this part of the video. So your next step here is to start off by going out here and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe below here. Put some comments in the section down below about what you think about this. What do you think is going to happen to the Social Security statement? When do you think is the best time for you to take Social Security? Then take the time, scan this code, go out, set up a calendar appointment. Now be sure that when you show up for that appointment that you have your Social Security reports. And all you got to do is look right down here in the bottom. You can see Social Security reports, ssa.gov/my account. Click on that, go out, register, get your Social Security reports because you're going to need those when we get together to meet. Be sure to visit our website. You'll see it in the link below. Remember to live like you're going to die tomorrow and plan like you're going to live forever because you just might. Keep smiling and make it a great day.